doing this live here, live stream today, Wednesday at 3:20. Thank you guys for coming in. If you're gonna come in here, see what happens. But we're just gonna be chatting a little bit, giving an update on my arm. See what happens, and we'll see who comes in. I don't know what was going on with my stream. Hey Reef, what's up, buddy? Thank you for coming in, bud. Just giving an update on my arm and just chatting with everybody in the community. What's up, Modog? Richard Jarvis, what's up, buddy? Thank you for coming in. I don't know if I want to do that. I would probably do this, just like that. We'll go like that, guys. But thank you for coming in. VNH Hobbies, thank you for coming in. Eric B, Native Wildman, Freezer Brown, what's up? Ricky Fishing, what's up? Thank you for coming in. Mr. Jarvis, 922 Crappy Barbecue, thank you for coming in, guys. This is an arm update. You can see my arm right here, but I can move it. You can see the stitches are right here. I went to the doctor today. Cool, Reef. Thank you for dropping in, bud. But I can move my arm. I can't twist it yet, but I got to wear this brace 24/7 right now. You can see it's pretty swelled up. But thanks, Native, for being in here. Grey Wolf, what's up, buddy? I went to the doctors today, and they told me I can go back to work on the 27th. So next week, on Wednesday, I'll be going back to work. Now I am on restricted duty for 4 to 6 months. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, and I think I can reel. So I think I can reel, buddy. Hey, what's up? Straight to the point. Now I can't I can't lift anything or do anything with this arm. I can't hyperextend it. Working class fishing. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I'm on the mend, buddy, but I got this movement. I got all kinds of different movements here. The doctor said it's healing really well. It's just, I still got the stitches in there, but they're inside, they're not outside. So I can move a little bit. Yeah, I'll be ready for archery. Like I said, I got my crossbow there, Adam, so I can crank my crossbow up. I can hunt, so that's a good thing. Uh, yeah, whatever, no dog, fish off, sure. What's up, Sunfish King? But yeah, I went and I got all the motion. The doctor said I can go back to work Wednesday the 27th. I got to start therapy next week. I go 2 times a week for therapy for, I don't know, 8 weeks or something like that, 2 times a week. And going back to work Wednesday, but there ain't much I can do, being a maintenance guy. Basically, I'm one arm. So I'll see what the work does. I might have to go into work and lick envelopes for 4 to 6 months. Who knows? But 4 to 6 months until I go on regular duty. So, but I got to wear this brace 24 hours a day. It has some things on here that it has a locking mechanism in it where I can lock it so I can't move it. And I can move it, but I can't hyperextend it. Yeah, it is hot out. Yeah, VNH Hobbies, 4 to 6 months. 4 to 6 months until I go back to regular. Off the res, what's up, brother? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. Office work sucks. Yeah, but if you're going to pay me to go in, like I said, I don't want to be out of work and be the one to say, oh, I can't go in because my arm, and I don't want to be that guy that gives headaches and is the one that don't want to work. But if I got to go in and work, I'll go in and do whatever they want. They're supposed to make it. Damn River Boys, what's up, buddy? Thank you for coming in. Crappy Barbecue, thank you. Yeah, I don't know what was up with my when I scheduled my live. I scheduled it for 3:15, but it came up December 1969. It was scheduled. It was really weird. So I just said, you know what? I'm just gonna pop on live and do it right off. I tried to schedule it. I don't know if you guys got alerts or not. Hopefully he sees that I'm on. Hey Danny, what's up? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Yeah, but everything is I can move it. Do some. I just can't twist it like a doorknob or anything like that. So I just got back a little bit ago from the doctor, so I wanted to do an update for you guys. I think I could make some baits. I think I can do this. I just can't hyperextend it right now. So bait making, my daughter is gonna want to do that too. Um, so we'll see. The animals is in here. Yeah, it's coming along. So we'll see what happens. But this weekend, I'm leaving tomorrow to go up to the lake. So you may see some lives. What's up, Martin UK? Thank you for coming in, buddy. I appreciate you. But I wanted to say thank you to everybody that sent me. Danny Days, Jailbait Outdoors, everybody. Thank you for sending me cards and things like that. I really appreciate that. That was very cool of you. Danny, awesome. If you haven't checked out Danny Days Homestead, please go check her out and give her a hook set. But she said some very kind words and sent her channel decal. So that was awesome. I've been watching Shark Week for the last couple weeks, or the last couple days anyway. So I've been just watching it, but I can get out. I can drive now. The doctor said I can drive. I just can't drive my stick. I have another vehicle that's a stick. I can't drive that. So, but I can drive my automatic. So I'm taking my son to karate today at 5 o'clock. I'll be doing that. Hey, Lindia. John just tried to call me. Lindia, and I couldn't answer it, so I'm sorry. There's Gary from Jailbait. I got an announcement for him also. But I'm sorry, Lindia. Tell John I'm sorry I couldn't answer because I was on this live. If you want to ask me anything, if you want to do it on here or just wait or text me. But I am sorry that I didn't answer, John. I apologize. But yeah, John, I'm going to be ready for fishing, dude. But I think I'm ready. Yeah, I'm doing good. I can move. I can groove. I'm going to be like Sunfish King's Dancing Fish last night. He had a goofy dancing fish in his live, but it was pretty cool. So I'm my dancing arm. So I can move it. It's all good to go. I can raise it up over my head. I just can't extend it straight out yet. So, yeah, Lindia, sorry. But yeah, everything's doing good. I was going to go up to the lake tomorrow early and get fishy with it. And I was going to go up early and then maybe go out on a boat because I can drive now, so I'm good to go. I'm cleared. I am, like I said, on restricted duty at work, so I got to watch at work what's going on, see what happened. I'm going back Wednesday next week, which is awesome. I'm going to get out today because I haven't been out in a while, so I'm going to go out and take my son to his karate class today. So yeah, I think this weekend I'm going to wait, though. I'm not going to go up myself tomorrow. The man bun is coming back, dude. The man bun will be back. It'll be coming back. I just haven't done it in a while. It's all off to the side. And I'll put the man bun back in effect. If anybody hasn't seen, JJ Drones did a shout out to my channel yesterday, and he put his hair up in like a little goofy thing on the top. He was shouting out my merchandise, and I think Danny Days was involved in that too with her sticker. So if you haven't went to JJ Drones' channel, go over there and look at it. He did Off the Rocker Indoors is his. That's, I guess, my older brother, my older, better looking brother. So he did a video with my shirts, and then he did my sticker shout out, and he did Danny Day's sticker shout out. Him and his wife Haley, which Haley is a great person. I really like Haley. I can't wait to meet them guys. We're scheduling something. I'm hoping I can get up there, and maybe even next year they can get down here and stay, and we can do some fishing together. So that's really cool. So go check out JJ Jones' video. I think his name's Ned. Instead of Ted, obviously, it was a takeoff. He did Ned, the older, good-looking brother of Off the Rocker Indoors is his channel. So that was really cool. Yeah, he didn't get the brown floaters last night in his live. I won a bunch of stuff from Sunfish King's live last night. So I know he's busy and he's going to mail them out, I think, next week. But I'm really excited. I think I got a mystery tackle box and stuff, and my kids will love that. So maybe we'll do an unboxing with that coming up. But yeah, bait making I'll be doing. It's all good. He made his own. That's nice, Modog. He made his own floating turds. That's what we called the brown paddle tails last night. So yeah, so I delivered. I did a couple baits today. I sent them out in the post office today. I still got to do deer slayers. I got to do Carl chilling in Indiana's bait box, and I got Otter Cat's paddle tails that he ordered from me too. So I'm sending them out probably tomorrow. I'll send them out tomorrow. But the bait boxes and stuff, I still have to make some baits for them, so they'll be going out soon. I apologize, but I had a little setback with my arm, guys. Hey, boring. There you are. I am doing well, Ken. Thank you very much for coming in, buddy. I appreciate you. So thank you for coming in, buddy. I haven't seen you in a while, but I appreciate you taking the time to come in. I got all the pictures you sent me too from your little trip with your wife, your anniversary, your daughter. That was awesome. I know you guys didn't catch many, but it was a bad situation. Hot, weeds were bad, no oxygen in the water, so I get all that. Um, but yeah, I wanted to make an announcement on one of my lives coming up here. Well, probably one of my bait making lives. Gary from Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors. He's gonna do a giveaway with me. He's giving away on my channel his a grunt call for deer, a deer grunt call. So he's gonna do that for me. I'm gonna give away some of his stickers that he has. And look, that deer is even. Yeah, the deer is trying to read the community chat, guys, right there. He's up there trying to read it, looking over my shoulder. That's Blades right there. You see his big brow tines? His name was Blades before I sunk an arrow into him. All right, boring. Thank you for coming in, bud. Have a great day. But so Gary's going to be giving away a grunt call on my live for me. Thank you very much, Gary. I appreciate that. I am going to be giving away his hat pins. He gave me a bunch of hat pins to give away and some of his stickers. I'm going to be doing a bait giveaway with some baits coming up on a bait making live. And then I got the Purple Panda, the lav mic. It's brand new, never used, or I think I tried it once. It works great. It's 5-star rating on like Amazon and stuff like that, so it's a good lav mic for the money. So I'm going to be giving a lav mic away also, along with the baits, and then along with Gary's grunt call and everything in there. So I'll be doing that on a live bait making real soon coming up. I am going live next week, I believe, with Basquatch, and I'll be doing an in-depth live on how to catch summer bass in the heat, and I'll be going in depth with what type of fisheries we have, what type of how to fish the different fisheries and things. Conroy's World of Fishing. What's up, buddy? Thank you for coming in, man. I appreciate that. And but the purple lav mic is good. It's a really good one. You guys can look that up. And I'm gonna be starting. You guys will see. I link all my gear and my baits and everything in my my description. I don't have anything in my description today because I had a hard time getting this live up for some reason. I don't know why. But if you go back into it, you'll see all the stuff in my description, all the gear and baits that I use. For certain videos, like for camping videos and things, I have like some camping products in there. Fishing videos, I have lures, baits, reels, rods, and all that stuff. So go check that out whenever you get a chance. But yeah, thank you for coming in, Connor. I appreciate you. Daniel from Living MN. But to get back to my live next week, we don't know if we're going to do it Monday, Tuesday. I don't know, whatever Basquatch can do. We can't do it on Friday, obviously. He said Friday's no good. So, but I have maybe Daniel from Living MN is going to be on board. I'm going to try to do a series with different channels, and I know Trey from Grippin' and Rippin' Fishing is going to be on it. Basquatch, myself, Living MN Outdoors, and then Sean from Angling Spiders. So we're going to try to do some kind of a series, and then we're not just going to do it on my channel. We're going to be switching from different channels every week or every 2 weeks. It depends how often we want to do them. But we're going to be doing topic-based lives, and we're going to pick a category. We may even ask the chat for different Fish on Alberta, thanks for coming in. Different topics that they want us to talk about. So we're going to do that coming up here real soon. So that'll be really cool. I'm really anxious to do that. But the summer heat, catching bass in the dog days of summer is a really good thing. I really like that. I believe that fish are really predictable at that time, and you can find them really easy if you know what to look for. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna go in depth on that and show you guys how I do my, how I do it, and maybe you can learn something from it. So, but I'm really glad that Daniel from Living MN said okay to be a part of that. Trey said okay. Basquatch said okay. And Sean, I got to talk to him a little more in depth on things from angling spiders. But I think that's a great group of guys who has a lot of knowledge that will help everybody on here. And if anybody's interested in joining that or wanting to be a part of that, you can email me. My email is in my description. We can talk about it. Some people, are stronger in other topics than others. So the more the merrier, basically. So if you guys, Southern Alberta, pike and walleye, what's up, Brady? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you, bud. And son, I know JJ Drones is probably going to come up and do all the technical stuff for us. So that'll be really cool. I'm going to have JJ Drones up as my tech guy on that in that series. So that'll be really cool. I asked Sunfish King yesterday if he wants to be a part of it. So, and some people might want to talk about largemouth. Some people might like Sean from Angling Spiders. He's more of a pike guy, but I'm sure he's smallmouth and everything. So some people are stronger in categories than others. So it's nice to have a good group with you that we can talk about different topics and have the knowledge to share with you guys. And that's what I'm really striving for this year. And that even goes for hunting. I'm going to be doing that for hunting season also. I'm going to be getting some good hunting channels up on my panel. We can switch, like I said, different channels every week or every 2 weeks or how often we're going to do that. But I really want to get into that, and I'm really looking forward to putting that info out to you guys and showing you how we do it. I got another nice one today in this heat, not as big as John's. But that's awesome, Lindia. Send me the pictures. You know how I love you guys sending me the pictures, and I post them for you guys and help you guys. But yeah, I can't wait to get down to fish with Lindia and John this year. I may even do what Adam did and maybe try to shoot a pig when I'm down there. But I'm definitely going fishing with them guys. They're awesome. That's like one of my dream trips is to get down to Florida and get on those big bass. So I will be talking to them and giving them the details of my trip and everything, and then we're going to work it out. We may do a couple things down there with them, so that's going to be really, really awesome. I'm looking to that. I'm looking really forward to that trip this year, so that'll be awesome. So. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here, talk about that, give you the announcements. But bait making hasn't stopped. Carly's going to be doing it. I want to also thank Randy for sending. He ordered some sleeves for Carly so she don't get burned. You'll get plastic spilled on your arms every once in a while, but Danny was nice enough to order some burn sleeves. Okay, no problem. So no problem, Danny. That's cool. But yeah, Randy, Missouri Outlaw Randy, ordered Carly some burn sleeves for her bait making. So I thought that was really cool also. So. Oh yeah, I am listening to the doctor, Lindy. I am. But the way I look at it, I think they treat you differently when you get hurt at work. I really do. And the doctors were great. Dr. Campbell was awesome with me. He did a great job. He put that cut right in my line right here, so you're hardly going to see the scar. Great guy. He did a great job. But I think when you get hurt at work, workman's comp, they just want to run you through it real quick. You know what I mean? Yeah, I am feeling better. Eric, thank you for coming in, buddy. I appreciate you. Thank you for the prayers too, buddy. I appreciate that. But like the workman's comp thing, like I know there's a lot of people out there that say, oh, they hurt their finger and they don't want to go to work for 6 to 8 weeks. I get all that, and I know what our employers go through. I really do. I really like my job. I like who I work with. I like my bosses. I like everything about where I work. It's awesome. But when you get hurt at work, it's like you feel like, I don't know if not my work, but not as far, but when you go into the doctor's office, I didn't get into the doctor's office for a month, almost a month and a half, to diagnose my arm. No, Daniel is Living MN Outdoors, Danny, and Dan is Danimals from Danimals Creations. Just so you know, but Daniel is from Living MN Outdoors, and Dan is from Danimals Creations. But so it isn't my work or anything. You know, they've been fine and everything like that. Um, but the workman's comp thing, it's just like crazy because they're like, yeah, okay, um, come in, they do everything, and then it's like you're in and out of there really quick. Um, Happy to see you able. Yeah, I am want to be outdoors, and that's exactly what I want to be. I want to be outdoors. So awesome. Thank you for coming in. I'll answer to either of those three. Apparently, I'm not professional. The dancing fish, he's professional dancer. Sunfish King is a professional dancer. Matt's in here. Thanks, Matt, for coming in. But yeah, so it was like it was a month and a half until I even got diagnosed with what happened. So I stayed working for the month and a half, and it sucked. It was like hard to work, and so I had this bracelet they gave me when they saw me, and I wore it to work, and they're like, "Oh, wear it after your surgery." So I didn't know what was going on. I wasn't really informed too much. It was really a process of just get you through the system. And I didn't like that because it's my arm and it's an extremity and I use my arm all the time. Like I didn't even get to teach my son how to pitch this year. I wanted to show him how to pitch. So there's a lot of factors that were involved in the way I felt about things. But overall, it was okay, you know, going through it. But like, I'm going back to work Wednesday. So, and I'm okay with that. I'm going back to work and I'm going to go do what I got to do, but I'm going to be restricted. Now, my restrictions, I can't go on full duty for 4 to 6 months. So I'll be at work for 4 to 6 months doing I don't know what. Basically, I'll be one armed, the doctor said, when I go. I can drive, which is awesome, but I can't drive my stick. I have a RAV4 that has a stick. I can't drive that right now. I got to start therapy next week. So I'm going to call them after this weekend. I'll call them Monday, and I'll get it scheduled to start going to therapy. I got to go to two times a week for 6 to 8 weeks to therapy, I guess, to get my motion. I got to go see my doctor in 2 weeks again. He will. Are you left? I am right-handed. This is my dominant arm, so it's going to be tough for me working. So I got to watch, and then I'm on nights, so I'm working by myself a lot. Everything I do by myself. So I got to be very, very careful what's going on, and I'm sure my job will accommodate me toward that because they've been great with me, and I have no complaints with my work. So that's awesome that they do that. But I don't know what I'm going to do. You know what I mean? Being a maintenance technician at the school district. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll be licking envelopes for 4 to 6 months. Who knows? But I'll do whatever they want me to do. I'm easy to get along with. I adapt, and I will go and do my duty, what I'm supposed to do. So no big deal. I'm just happy that I can maybe this weekend, guys, you might see a live pop up, and you'll see me whacking them bass this weekend. I'm hoping. But we'll see. But I'm going to use, how many stitches? There's like 22 stitches right there. I don't know if you can see that, Lindy, but there's nothing exposed. It's all inside. And they put that in the crease of my arm so you can't see it. So 22 stitches right there. So, but yeah, I don't know what the hell did King say about want to be apparently. You're a professional, King. Just in different ways, that's all. No, I didn't say that just, what's it say? I don't know what that means. I didn't say that just how Ted explained it. It's going to be more educational seminar stuff. Yeah, well, no, I'm just focusing more on uh, the how-to, you know what I mean? So, on the what I want to reach. I want to try to not be more professional than anybody. It's just me. I want to hit all the key spots and take my knowledge and everybody that's on panel, their knowledge, and put it out there so anybody in the chat. Yeah, there are a lot of great people. Everybody in here is a great person, man. I appreciate that. It's going to be a TED Talk. It'll be a TED Talk. Yeah, it'll be me talking about how I fish, what I've learned over the years of fishing, 40 some years of fishing in my background. So I'll be maybe even a little bit longer, but when I was a little kid, I started fishing. But because I tournament fish, I break down lakes. Me and King are going to be doing an awesome live coming up here real soon about some lake breakdowns and things like that and how to fish lakes. So that's going to be cool. I look forward to that also. But I just wanted to focus on teaching people how to fish and what works for me and the other people on the panel, what works for them, because I'll be learning things from the people on the panel and people in the chat. You can learn from everybody. I'm always learning out there on the water, and that's it too. Like there's a difference between a bank fisherman and a fisherman on a boat. I mean, there's just you can't. There's a distinguished difference. You know what I mean? What did it say? TED Talks. Got to use that name. I hope you don't get sued. Yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna be talking about some really really good points on how to fish and how to catch fish. So that's where I'm going with that, and I really am looking forward to doing that. And I'm really happy that everybody I asked said they would do it. Yeah, you learn from Earl how to not to do a live stream. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Everybody can learn. Like I said, I'm still learning. I'm always learning stuff out there. So it's awesome to, but I want to put it out there and tell people this is how I do things. And it might not be the right way. If anyone isn't aware, TED Talk is an actual thing. It's where people get on the stage and talk about their profession or whatever. Yeah, TED Talk. Danimal, I wouldn't worry about you catching anything, even if I tell you how to do it, because you haven't caught a fish in the last 2 months, so I don't think I can help you anyway. You might have to go beyond me, buddy. But yeah, that TED Talk is cool. But I'm not going to use that TED Talk. We're just going to do something. I'm going to come up with a name for it, and we're going to get out there. I say hurt could mean falling down. Yeah. But no, I don't have insurance on you, Daniel. But yeah, hopefully you guys learned something from it. You guys can pick something up, that maybe some other person has. That's so mean, Ted. Yeah. I caught a channel cat last week at Lake Springfield. Even have a pig. Awesome, Daniel. Dan caught a catfish last week. How come you didn't post it? You should have put it. Do you have a community tab yet, Dan? Or send it to me and I'll put it on my community tab. We'll get you out there, buddy. But yeah, I know you. You've been fishing hard lately, but you'll have that string of luck sometimes where you're not catching anything. But yeah, it's gonna be a good live and a lot of information in that live. So then I want to get on board with probably Sunfish King and a couple other creators and put it on your community tab, Dan. But I want to do a lot of people are saying they're sponsored and stuff by people, which a lot of people I don't think they understand the sponsorships, affiliates, and being binded and all that stuff. So we're gonna do something like that coming up also soon. So I got a lot of stuff in the future here, and then hunting season's right around the corner. So I'll be doing a lot of talks about hunting. I like the animal streams too. I do, Daniel. I like Danny. He's a great, talented guy. I don't know if anybody has seen any of his work, but he works with metal and things like that. And I know I've said it before, Dan, and I know eventually we're going to do it, but I want to get my Off the Hook logo made by Danimals Creations. He is a very, very talented guy, and I really enjoy watching when he's creating things. It's really, really awesome to watch him do that. So Danimal is very creative, and he is very skilled at what he does. So but yeah, that's if you haven't seen Danimal's Creations, go check him out. He's very talented. Yeah, and I know you're out on the road, buddy, working and stuff, but Whenever you get back and you have time. Hey, Shannon, how are you, buddy? Sorry I missed Randy's live fishing this morning, but I slept in and I had to go to the doctor. But I did comment on it. But thanks, Shannon. I'm glad Randy's out there fishing. I love it. I'm glad I was a part of that to make him get back into it and fish. That's awesome. And Randy is a great guy. Shannon, great lady. Thank you guys so much for what you've done for me and my family. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. I only do it, Danimals, because you always flip me off. You know, Danimal, that's something about Dan. If Dan has something to say to you and he disagrees and everything, Dan's not afraid to say what he feels. And I respect that from Danimals. And, well, I call him Dan because I call him Dan. But I respect that. He, you know, if he disagrees with you, he's going to let you know. And, yeah. But Danimal's Creation's a very talented guy, and I can't wait till we can get together, and I want to show him exactly what I want, because I want something for up at my lake house. And if I start guiding up at my lake for bass and things like that, I want to have sort of a sign in my yard, and then I want to have something on my dock to put out there also for guide service or something like that. So I want to have maybe Dan do something for me like that. So it'll be very awesome. And I know it'll be great work, because he does do great work. But thank you for coming in. If anybody hasn't hit the like button, please do so. I appreciate that. Native, how's your finger, bud? I know you said something yesterday that you cut your finger. I'm off of here. Glad you're keeping us updated. Take care. I'm sure you'll talk to John later. I will talk to John later, Lindia. Thank you. And keep catching those monsters. You guys are so lucky to have that. And you guys always put up some big numbers and big fish, man. I really enjoy watching you guys catch those big fish. But I'm hoping I'll be down there and I'll be catching them with you soon. But yeah, so I appreciate that. Danimals is a no-drawn catfish channel. Yes. And Daniel was saying that about catfishing and stuff like that. And but Dan is a pretty straightforward guy. I like Dan a lot. I look forward to meeting him. Hopefully we can meet up someday, and I get to fish with him. I'll show him how to catch a bass. He can show me how to catch a catfish. Oh, you did cut the tip of your finger off yesterday, dude? That's crazy. How it's okay? You said it's okay. Wow, I'll try to be. Thanks, Daniel. I've had my times in the past, but truly try to avoid it. Yeah, so. Ouch. Yeah, well, it's okay, Shannon. I went to the doctors today, if you weren't on here, and they said I'm going back to work Wednesday next week. So I can move it. I think I can reel. So that's a good thing for hook setting. I don't know about yanking, but I have my frogs that I can work. I set my hook with my left hand, but on my spinning reel, I set with my right. So my Senko fishing and finesse fishing might be a little bit disrupted, but my frog fishing and stuff won't be. So I may be flipping and pitching this weekend, and I'll definitely be throwing frogs this weekend. And I can throw lefty, I can throw underhand, I can do all that, but I can't really throw with a lot of impact. Yeah, it hurts slightly. Thank you for asking. Yeah, no problem. Fishing equals therapy. Yes, it does equal physical therapy. And I'm starting physical therapy, I think, next week. They said as soon as possible. So after this weekend on Monday, I'm going to call, and I got to go 2 times a week for 6 to 8 weeks. But you can see it's pretty swelled up still and yellow. And I still have no feeling down my forearm, because what they did was they moved the nerve. And they did all their sewing and drilling into my forearm. So they moved the nerve over, and he said I won't be able to feel that for a few months. 30 more minutes, I scoop the crane and leave. Okay, cool, Daniel. Well, thank you for being in here, buddy. I wonder if you could video some of that stuff. I think you did throw some pictures up, but I didn't know if you can video or if it's even safe to do that. I don't know. I don't want to tell you to do something and I get sued by you or anybody in the chat here. But since the sued thing came up on my live. But can you video yourself working the cranes and stuff, the animals, or are you not allowed to do that? I think that'd be pretty cool to watch. Okay, cool, Danimals. Well, I'll definitely be in on that, watching that. There he is. What's up, Trey? I was just announcing our live streams coming up here real soon that you're going to be a part of, so I appreciate you coming in, buddy. Thank you so much. But yeah, good to go, Trey. And I'll be coming down to see you Labor Day. So Labor Day week, I will be down there. So we're gonna have to hook up. So just let me know. I know I talked to you the other day about it, but yeah, Trey's gonna be involved in my streams too, man. We're gonna go different channels. You know, try to spread the love throughout the channels. All right, man. See you, Sunfish. Thanks for coming in. But yeah, Trey's going to be a part of that. He is very knowledgeable. He's a knowledgeable fisherman. If you don't haven't watched him, please go check him out. He's a great editor too. His videos are really professional looking. I really like watching his videos. But go check out Trey at Gripping and Ripping Fishing. Awesome dude, great friend. I'm hoping to meet up with him Labor Day week up here real soon. Trey, I am going to probably need a kayak though, buddy. I'll be bringing my stuff down. I won't be bringing all of my gear down with me, but I'm going to have to get with you maybe a week or two before. You could throw me a heads up of what I should bring for the snakeheads or whatever we're going to fish for. It doesn't matter. I'm probably, hey, Chris Bogley, thank you for coming in, buddy. I appreciate it. Arm's doing good, bud. Thank you for all your kind words while I was off, while I had the surgery and everything. I appreciate that. But Trey, I've got to now. We should be good to go. Awesome, Trey. That's awesome. I'll bring all my camera stuff down, and I'll get out with you for at least a day. I'm hoping we can do a day, a full day, or even if we can do a morning or an evening, whatever you want to do, that's fine. I'm in it 100%. I definitely want to meet up with you. I don't know if Orange 22 will be around with you guys. That would be cool to meet up with both you guys. But if you want to meet up, I'm down for it, and you know that. And we will talk about what to bring down, what we're going to do, and strategize about what we're going to fish for. So I really looking forward to that. I'm not going to do a charter that year or this year coming up with the kids. They don't want to do the shark fishing. They already did that. The flounder fishing, they've been there, done that. So we'll probably go out and do some pier fishing and things like that. I may rent a boat myself and take them out and do some flounder fishing because I can do that in the bay. I caught on to that, so I'll do some flounder fishing with the kids. But I'm definitely looking forward to getting out with you, Trey, down there and doing some fishing, definitely. So that'll be awesome. And then you can tell me all my licenses or whatever. I get a saltwater license, but I don't know about freshwater licenses too much down there. Let's catch some northern snakeheads and surf fish at the drive-on beaches. That's awesome, buddy. I'm all up for that, brother. I am all up for that, dude. That's awesome. And even if, like I said, you want to do some surf fishing on the beaches together, you want to bring the kids out or whatever, you let me know how you want to handle it. You're going to be my guide for that trip. So you just let me know what I need to bring. I'll bring it and we'll hook up. But I definitely want to do some serious fishing with you too. I don't need a saltwater license if I'm in your truck on the beach. That is awesome. Okay, cool. Yeah, and we'll talk about that more, buddy, about what I need and what I don't need. Also, Trey, we're going to be staying at the, what is that, Frontier Town, the campground also. So we're going to be in there. If, like, you and your family want to come down and hang out for a day with us down at the campground, there's swimming and all that stuff, too. We're going to be doing some crabbing right there because you don't need a license in there. And we got a really cool spot right on the bay this year. My wife picked it out, and it's right up against where we can throw the crab nets right out the back in our yard there. So we're going to be doing that too. So if you're interested in maybe even bringing the family over for a few hours or something and hanging out at Frontier Town with us for a while, that would be another awesome thing. But, you know, time and everything and fitting everything in, I know is tough. But there's an offer up on the table for you too. Awesome. We love Frontier Town. I was in water park management. Awesome. Yeah, we go to Frontier Town every year. We stay there for a couple days. And my mom and dad have their beach house over on the thing, so that's awesome. Yeah, but we'll definitely talk. I'm really excited about that trip this year, so, and I should be good to go by then. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do some fishing this weekend, guys. You know, I got to get it in. I can't be down. I'm going nuts here, sitting in this chair every day. I had to take some pain pills, which I don't like taking pills or pain pills. I don't drink. I do chew. You got Flo. What's up, buddy? Thank you for coming in here, bro. I appreciate you. If anybody hasn't checked out SoFlo, go check out SoFlo. Also, awesome guy. I've been watching his videos lately, and he has some great content out. So definitely go check SoFlo out. Great guy. Great content also. But I'm not a I don't drink. I do chew. That's my downfall. I do, but I don't drink and I don't take pills and do things like that. So when I got to take pain pills, I'm really really skeptical about it. What's up, Ryan Smith? Thank you for coming in. Uh, but to sleep at night, it was really hard because I slept in this chair, reconnected it. I think I took it when I was in a doctor's office today. I couldn't get any internet, so I just went to my data, and I never took it off of data, so that's probably why. Rebecca, touched by yarn. Hey, how are you? Thank you for coming in. The animal I'm just getting off feels great. I'm staying. Cool. Yeah, no, that was Ted, don't look into the light. Yeah, I had to take I had to take he'll fix it, almost positive. Back. Yeah, I'm back. Yay. I'm not frozen now. I had my internet was off. So I went into my internet and it kind of scared you, Sofa. I'm sorry I scared you, buddy. But I have my buddy up there looking over my shoulder right there. That's Blades right there, guys. You didn't lose me, but you didn't lose me, Shannon. I just had my internet off, believe it or not, so I went in and put my Wi-Fi back on. I had it off from the doctor's office. I couldn't get any signal in the doctor's office, so I used my data. I turned my Wi-Fi off and used my data, and I never turned it back on. I did turn the focus thing, the do not disturb, on when I got into the live, but I never put my Wi-Fi back on. So yeah, a lot of companies don't do that and pay you for your lunch anymore. So I'm there 8.5 hours too. They don't pay me for my lunch either. Which is, I tell them, hey, if I don't get paid for it, I really shouldn't have to be here. So can I leave early, a half hour early if I don't take a lunch? But I gotta eat. You guys all know me. I gotta eat. I love to eat. My arm's okay, Ryan. I'm moving it around. I got the stitches right here in the crease of my arm. It's a little swelled up, and I can't feel my forearm right here too much, but I can fish, I think. I'm on a restriction of 5 pounds. So I'm on a restriction of 5 pounds, but if I'm reeling in a reel, that's not 5 pounds. So I can move it a couple different ways. I can lift it up, but this thing is set right here. I look like a transformer. My son says I look like a transformer. But this is set so I don't hyperextend my arm. That's what they don't want me to do, but they do want me to move it. 12.5, but if you work through lunch, I get paid an extra hour. But if I work through, oh, that's cool, Dan. Yeah, we just got a raise in July. I'm on a contract for 5 years. We get a raise every July, which is a good raise. So I only have 2 arms. I don't have 4 arms. Yeah, it'll be Danny Stone. Yeah, buddy. My arm's getting better. I just got released to go back to work on Wednesday next week. So, Danny, that's thank you for coming in, buddy. I appreciate you. So Wednesday I go back to work. I might be licking envelopes for a couple weeks. So we'll see what happens. But it's a good feeling too. You know what I mean? Yeah, like Inspector Gadget. So, but I'm a maintenance tech for a school district, so I'm basically going to work with one arm right now. Danny likes the thumbnail. Yeah, I try to just be a little creative. Usually my thumbnails, when I'm with my kids and stuff, like they want to do something goofy sometimes, so I'll do something goofy. But normally it's usually a real picture of me or somebody or catching. I was very dressed because I fish 2 hours, and sometimes I fish 12 hours. It's rough. Yeah, so we'll see how long I can even do that. But it's good to know that I can drive, because I can drive the boat and I can I can make videos still on the boat with the kids fishing. What I can do is sort of like guide for them or guide for somebody that wants to fish. So that'll be cool for me. I'll be out on the lake this weekend, definitely. Now getting my boat on and off, it's really easy. I just drive it on my trailer and pull away. But cranking everything down, I'll have to get Carly or somebody to crank it down for me to lock it in. But other than that, I usually take my boat out once. But Inspector Geyser, yeah. But usually I take my boat out one time and I leave it on my dock. And if I charge it, it's usually good for a day or two, depending how much I'm on my trolling motor. But other than that, but again, guys, I wanted to say thank you, each and every one of you, for sending your kind words, your prayers, and everything. I really, really appreciate that. Um, the YouTube community is awesome, and like I got more feedback from my YouTube community friends than I did from actual friends. So that tells you how many friends I have, huh? No, but I mean everybody was really cool. Like my friends knew that I did it. I got some messages and everything, but I was overwhelmed by everybody on YouTube that sent their prayers, that sent packages out to me and things like that. That was really, really awesome. I really appreciate that. That will not be forgotten. So I really feel humbled, for you guys that actually sent your prayers and things, and at least you made it look like you cared, guys. So that's awesome. But I'm excited for this week. And my nephew, my sister, and my brother-in-law are up there right now. They've been up there all week, and they've been catching snakeheads too. I showed them how to catch snakeheads down at the spillway. So we may go do some snakehead fishing this weekend too. I don't know. We'll see. I know we're going to probably leave tomorrow, and I'll have Friday, Saturday, Sunday up there. I rented out Sundays for next week, so I was gonna stay up there Monday and Tuesday, but we decided to rent our place out for the week. So I'm gonna come back Sunday. So and get ready for work. So Sunday I'll be back. Monday, Tuesday it'll take me some time to get back. We're gonna probably do that live Monday or Tuesday next week, and that'll be a really cool live, guys. So I'm really looking forward to that. I gotta talk to Bass Watch. I'm gonna make a thumbnail. Catching snakeheads will definitely be a good therapy. Yeah, I'm sorry if I said snakehead. Bowfin. We're not catching snakeheads. Snakeheads catching with I'll be catching snakeheads with Trey. Yes, but this year or this weekend I'll be catching bowfin. My nephew's caught bowfins this week, not snakeheads. So I'm sorry if I said that. Show your rule there, big boy. Take time to heal. We work the back. Yeah, I'll be at 100%. I don't know, the snakeheads, I never ate snakehead yet, but I heard from everybody that the snakehead is very, very good to eat. Yeah, bowfin are cool. Yeah, we're going to try to catch the snakeheads with Trey. I'm going to try to do that. Then it was actually 90, only 50 foot to scope. Yeah, so that's awesome. Where's Randy at, Shannon, if you're still in here? What's Randy up to? I missed his live, and I felt bad this morning, but I slept in. And he said it was 3 o'clock when I seen he went live 7 hours ago or something from 3 o'clock. So I was sleeping. I slept in today because I knew I had a doctor's appointment. So I slept in, and I went to bed pretty late last night. I couldn't sleep well. So I slept in this morning. Yeah, you don't have either of those in Oklahoma. Yeah, the bowfin are cool too. There's a ton of them up my way too, and we'll catch bowfin on frogs when we're bass fishing, and it sucks because you think you have a big bass on until you want to reach in a net and see a bunch of teeth. You know what I mean? My buddy actually did that one year. I netted a fish and it was full of weeds, and he was reaching his hand in there and he pulled his hand out real quick. He's like, "Oh, that's a bowfin." So. Like a stuck hog. Yeah, I know they have some teeth, man. I think he went to parts store for wiring parts for a semi. Okay. All right. Well, tell him I said hello, and I'm sorry that I did send him a message saying that I was sorry I didn't come in the live. I think he was with his brother-in-law fishing this morning. So if anybody would like to go back and check out Randy. Randy just started going live recently. Randy is a great supporter of the channel. He's an awesome guy. So is Shannon. That's his wife, Shannon White Shoulders Farmstead. Go check her channel out. And also, go check out Randy and support Randy. Randy is a great guy. He's a down-to-earth guy. I know he's a class act guy, and so is Shannon. But I really, really appreciate you guys for what you have done for my channel. Yes, Randy does drive the truck, Reef. Randy does drive a truck. But they're so thoughtful and everything with the kids and everything. And they Rattle Trap, what's up, buddy? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you being in here, buddy. Thank you so much. I just gave an update on my arm and the surgery and everything, but everything's good. I will, yes, he is with my brother, and about the time my brother went off the tree, the phone overheated. The phone overheated, okay. How long did Randy go live, Shannon, if you don't mind me asking? But yeah, I'm sorry I missed that. And I really feel bad about that because I wanted to get in his live. Yes, sir, he's been driving a semi. 38 years he's been driving. Good for him. That's awesome. But Randy and Shannon put a little order together for my daughter Carly. Almost 2 hours, I think. Okay. And they seen Carly get burned in my live. And it wasn't about, like, every burn is bad. My daughter was concerned about her and everything. But it was just a little burn on her arm, and it was under here, so she was a little nervous. So we did take her to the doctor because I didn't want her to get infected and everything. The doctor said just put some cream on it, wrap, and it'll heal fine. So she's all good to go. But Randy and Shannon called me, and they sent me a text, and they ordered her burn sleeves, which I thought was really cool. I told my daughter to wear long sleeves, but sometimes getting them to do what you say is difficult. But she knows now that that stuff is no joke. And so my dog's over there yawning. But she knows it's no joke. And Randy and Shannon, I really appreciate that. They haven't came yet, but I think they're supposed to come today. They were supposed to come yesterday or today. So once they come, she will be using them, and she'll be down there helping me make my baits. So, but I'll probably be making my baits Monday or Tuesday, depending on our live also, because I got a few baits to send out. So, but I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming in here. It really makes me feel good to see everybody in here, and everybody that was concerned about me. I really appreciate that. Good deal, Ted. Yeah, thank you, Shannon, so much. I appreciate you so much. You don't even know. My daughters love Randy, love you. I mean, they're on there. They ask if Randy's on the live when they don't see your names on there. So it's really cool. But yeah, that's what we do. We try to bring it to you the way we do it. You know, Carly is awesome. She is just like me. She acts just like me. And then yesterday, Jailbait Gary sent me a message saying he loves to see Carly's reactions to me behind my back when I'm doing lives, like her eye rolls and things like that. And that's what I do to her too in real life and everything. So our lives are real life. They come to you. There's no staging anything or doing anything. It is what it is, and I think that's what people want to see. So that's why we do it. And my kids love to do it. My son's in his room right now. He was up all night playing his game, so he's tired, but he's got to go to karate soon. So I'm going to be getting him up and fighting with him in a little bit about that. But I wanted to show you my dogs here. Check this out. There's my lab, my silver lab right there. Just laying on the couch with covers. And then that's my silver lab. And then here's my yellow lab right here, sitting there. Look how they are. They're just hanging out, watching me do my live. They're pretty cool. They're pretty mellow. But my yellow lab's a little more crazier than my silver lab. My silver lab's mellow. But this yellow lab here will run out of the yard and be gone. I gotta chase her around. She's nuts. But I don't know if that's the female in her or what. You know what I'm saying? But usually all my female dogs have been awesome. But all my silver labs that I've had, I love silver labs. So that's my dog. I used to have German Shepherds growing up, but I always wanted a lab. And when I seen the silver labs years ago, I got a silver lab, and I was told, oh, they're hard dogs to handle and everything. And I love my silver labs. I really do. And they said that they're high strung, they're hard to teach. But every lab that I've had 3 of them. And unfortunately, we had Noah, Cole, and Dash. And Noah was a good dog, but he was our only dog. So before we had kids, he was like our kid. And he was pretty aggressive towards other dogs. And we had Noah, which I think was my best lab so far. This lab here is only 2 years old. Dash, he's only 2 years old, so he's still learning. But I had a dog named Cole, and he was an awesome dog. I miss him. Yeah. It's funny because this lab right here, this yellow lab, she will not walk on hardwood floors. I don't know if it's a thing with her nails. Her nails are cut and everything, but she won't. It's weird. I don't know. She thinks she's in the water. I've seen her act like she was swimming on a hardwood floor once, but up in my lake house, she will not go across the floor unless you lay a carpet down. And it's. I said I would never do it, but I pulled the throw cover on and lay it on the floor, and she will walk up and jump on the couch. It's crazy. She won't leave the carpet. So it's kind of crazy. My dogs love the pool too, and with my arm and everything, it's not good to walk them, but I can walk them with my left hand. But, they're good dogs, but they're just pretty high strung, and they need to be out more. And we have a dog park. Yeah, it's almost hot to fish in Florida. Well, I know Lindy and John were just out today, and they caught some nice ones. You got to get off the lake. I have a friend in Wisconsin that has a chocolate lab and a yellow lab. Yeah, my labs have never walked on wood floors. Scares them. Yeah, it's weird. It's like they don't like to walk on a wood floor. Now my silver lab Dash, he don't care. He'll jump over me, jump from couch to couch. He's fine. I'm sorry to hear that, Shannon. Yeah, losing a dog as a family member, it's tough. I remember when I lost Cole, one of my best silver labs. I took off work for 3 days. I cried like a baby. And my wife, there he is. Randy, how are you, buddy? Thank you for coming in. My arm is doing well, buddy. I think I might be fishing this weekend. I'm going to leave tomorrow. I just don't know if I'm going to leave tomorrow early or late tomorrow. But Friday, Saturday, Sunday, look out for some lives again from Off the Hook Outdoors. John and Lindia, they call me the king of lives because I go live so much when I'm fishing. But I love it. I love fishing live with you guys. I like to take you along with me. So that's a cool part of YouTube that I love to do is go live. So, but yeah, it's awesome to have you in here, Randy. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I missed your live this morning. You went live all early. Thank you, Ted. Had 12 years in English Mastiff. Yeah, I know how that feels. I really do. I won't, Randy, but I'm going to be out fishing, buddy. You can't stop me from fishing, but no way. I've been on this chair for the last, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I've been in this chair for like 5 days. 8 days or whatever it is, and I'm looking to I can drive now. The doctor okayed me. I'm going back to work Wednesday. So I've been watching Shark Week all week. So I think I've watched everything 2 or 3 times. I'm ready to get out. You have to leave now that Randy showed up. Nah, man, Randy's a great guy. 2 working line shepherds, that's awesome. But yeah, when I lost my dog Noah, Noah I lost, and he actually got poisoned from somebody over at my mom and dad's house, which sucked because he just fell over and he was brain dead. It was horrible, and I lost him, and that was pretty bad. But when we lost Cole, I sat and I wouldn't even come in my house. I was I stayed at my mom's house for a couple days. You're not leaving because of Randy. Awesome, thank you. Danny said, I really hate to hear that. White Shoulders Farms. I don't know what I would do. I know that one day it's going to come. Yeah, and that's the thing with the dogs. You know, like when I told my kids, like we always had 1 dog. I never had 2 dogs. I didn't want to handle 2 dogs. My wife didn't want to do it. But my son wanted a silver lab, and my daughter wanted a yellow or white lab. And this lab here doesn't have a black nose, and I can't remember what you call them. It has like a cream colored nose, and there's a name for it, and I can't remember. But the puppy, as a puppy, she looked beautiful. She was a beautiful puppy. She still is a beautiful dog, and she looks really good. But she has some killer instincts in her that Dash don't have, and she's more of a hunting dog than he is. And he gets scared of everything. If a firecracker goes off, you have 2 pits, okay. Always good going too soon. Yeah, you're right, SoFlo. And I could turn the beeper on the... Hey, JJ, what's up, buddy? I didn't lose a dog, but Randy and Shannon did. But when I turn on the beeper on my stove, my dog runs downstairs. The yellow lab. Scared scared out of its wits for every kind of sound. If I jump up out of the chair too quick, he jumps. So I'm trying to break him of that. But fireworks and things, good luck. If I shot a gun in front of him, good luck. He's gone. He goes and starts shaking. So I don't like to do that to him too much. But my yellow lab, she will tear an animal up. I remember we were at my pond down at my property, and she come up with there was a crane that died in the pond, and we tossed it over the hill a couple weeks before that. Well, we go down to there, to the pond, and all of a sudden I see my yellow lab coming up with a leg in her mouth. I'm like, Jesus. So I had to pull the leg out of the mouth, and you know how bird bones are. They're real thin like glass, and I didn't want her eating it. And I hear her crunching on it, so I had to get everything out of her mouth. It was a pain in the butt. But she has the killer instinct in her. She's definitely more of a hunting dog than my silver lab. They both like to swim. That's awesome. When I used to have my place up in New York, my wife would go down. We'd go down to the lake and read a book and let my dog swim, and I would go fishing, and I would come back, we'd meet up. And yeah, so he just my silver lab is a he, my yellow lab is a she. We have Hope is my yellow lab, Hope, and then we have Dash is my silver lab. You got the RV all set up, bud? I'm hoping you do some video and got the RV all set up in Chippewa Falls for the night. Awesome. Yeah, I'm looking for shoot some videos of that, or send me some pictures, Jason. Definitely. I also wanted to mention anybody in here that hasn't seen it, and I mentioned it earlier, but Randy and you guys got to go to JJ Drone's channel and look at, he did a video of my channel and me, but my older brother Ned, and he does the hair. You got to go watch it. I was buckled over last night watching it. He received my merchandise yesterday, and he got my sticker. And Danny Days, he did a thing for Danny Days on there also, because he got one of her decals, channel decals. And him and his wife Haley did a skit about me and my channel. And his channel is Ned from Off the Rocker Indoors, and it is funny. So you guys got to go over to JJ Drones and check it out. I mean, the hair is awesome. He was worried about me taking offense to that, and I do not take offense to any of that stuff. I thought it was great. I appreciated that. It was awesome. So I really appreciate him doing that, him and Haley doing that. And they used my logo, and they made their own logo with it, so it was really awesome. I didn't hit them with a trademark copyright, but my thing's not trademarked though. But I want to do that next. I'd like to get my logo trademarked. But it costs a lot of money to do that, guys. I don't know if anybody has looked into that for their logos, and I wanted to do that. And then you have to trademark it for every color, every this, every that. It's well over $1,000 to get a logo trademarked, and it takes like 2 or 3 years to do it. So it's very expensive. But JJ, he was more than welcome to use my logo the way he did. He's an awesome guy. I know I had to change my undies. Yeah, no kidding. It's expensive. But I really appreciate Jason. I'm glad he had a great live the other day on his giveaway. So if you haven't checked him out, please go check out JJ Drones. He is a professional drone flyer. He knows everything technical you need to know. I'm glad to have him on my team. He is in my tech support department on my channel. So that's pretty cool. And he will be up on my lives coming up on these how-tos and things like that when we have other channels on my lives. And we'll be going to different channels and doing the lives. I asked JJ to be a part of that because I really, really respect Jason. And he's very knowledgeable in his craft there. So, yes, Off the Hook Help Desk is definitely... I'm going to have to start charging people... for your hours, JJ. You might have to send me a report every week on who is using you and how many hours. I might have to send out a bill to people. So, but yeah, we're going to be doing, he's going to be on our lives with us, helping me out and helping everybody out in the chat if they have any questions on drones, because the hunting and fishing industry, I mean, they are using cameras, microphones, drones, and we are all in that you know, we're video creators and we're all using the videos, the drones, or want to use the drones, what kind of drone, what we should use, the microphones and things. So JJ Drones is definitely the guy you want to talk to about if you want to upgrade your channel and want to get into like microphones and get into the technical side of things, cameras, drones, and all that. You want to definitely talk to Jason. So that's all. What are you doing, buddy?
Yogurt.
You got a yogurt. All right, you want to come in and say hi to everybody in the chat? Yeah, every Sunday he goes live also. So get your stuff off your lips. You got it all around you. What were you doing? Sucking on the yogurt? Take it off on your lips. Nice. It's still on your lips. All right, come over here, buddy. So this is my son Theo. You guys all know him for being in my videos. He catches that monster smallmouth. Picture here a little bit. And there's Missouri Randy saying what's up, Theo. So say hi to Randy. Say it again.
Hi.
Say hi, Randy. That's awesome. Say hi, Shannon.
You pointed over there.
No,
so
right here. Say hi, Shannon, too. Because they're the ones that send all
Shannon.
the stuff to us for you guys.
You pointed over there, so I looked over there.
Yeah, you're getting heavy, too, dude. You can't sit on my lap
I'm
anymore.
okay.
I missed that. When you were little, you used to sit on my lap all the time.
I'm over 80 pounds.
So, but yeah. Yes, you are. You're getting to be a beast. But I got to get him on the weights. He's going to be hitting the weight soon. I got to get him to start eating stuff, guys. So everybody in this live, please tell Theo how important it is to eat healthy.
I know.
Now he's leaving because I'm talking about eating. See that? He likes his chips and hot dogs and things like that. You coming back over? What are you doing? You leaving? All right. Hey, get ready. Hey, it's 4:30, so you're gonna have to start getting ready for karate.
It's only no, it's not.
It's 4:20. It's 4:29.
Not 4:30.
I don't. What does that say, Daniel? I don't know. Missouri Randy, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that, man. You're awesome, dude. Kung Fu full time, little. Yeah, he's going to karate. So I wanted to get him into something with some discipline. So he likes the karate and he can throw a punch. He's real good at it. Believe me, I feel it in my arms all the time when we wrestle and hang out. But he's getting good, and I wanted to start him out young. He started out like 2 years ago. Hey Theo, what belt do you have now? Hey Theo. He's downstairs getting something to drink. Hey Theo, what belt do you have right now?
Orange.
He's an orange belt right now.
Orange first.
Orange first. I don't know what all that means, but you like the karate, right? What kind of karate is it?
Rising Sun.
Rising Sun Karate he's in too. So I don't think it's Kung Fu, but it's karate. And Randy gave us a donation, which I really appreciate that. You should come over here and thank him for that. At least come over.
Randy.
Can you come in here and thank him, please? Come in here real quick and thank Randy for that. That's awesome, Randy. Thank you so much. Awesome. But yeah, so like I said, I'm really excited about the how-to live streams coming up. I got some great channels on. I got Brown Belt that holds my pants up. Yeah, can he kill a man with one finger? Not yet. Not yet, Daniel. He can't do that with one finger yet. Not yet. But I'm hoping he learns that soon. So, but yeah, I'm really excited. I got some great channels that are involved with that. Hey, Carl, thank you for coming in, buddy. I appreciate it. Arm's doing pretty well. I got released to go back to work Wednesday. I think this weekend I'll be fishing. So we'll see what happens. But Carl is another great supporter of the channel. He's been on my channel for a long time. I really appreciate Carl. Awesome supporter. So I really appreciate that. But going back to this, because I'm very excited about this. I got Living MN Outdoors, Daniel, involved. He said yes. That's awesome. I'm so glad he's involved with this. I got Trey from Gripping and Ripping Fishing. Also another great channel. Angling Spiders, I got to talk to Sean. I believe he's going to be involved with that. We got Bass Squatch. Great guy. He's a knowledgeable guy on fishing. I'm going to have my buddy, my older brother Ned from JJ Drones, or from Off the Rocker Outdoors, coming up on my channel also, and other people's channels. We're not just doing this on my channel, guys. We're going to try to rotate and go through other channels because I want to help every other channels out also. So I want to switch to different channels. So whenever we can do it on different channels, if somebody can't do it, another channel will pick it up. If not, we'll go to my channel again. But I really appreciate you guys saying yes to that. I think it's a great thing. I think a lot of people can learn off of each of our channels. They can take something off of everybody, and that's what I'm focusing a lot of my channel on, is the how-tos. And I'm not saying everything is the way to do it and is the correct way to do it on everything. There are some things that I'm going to stress to people that I think they should be doing, but it's just your preference. Take something, a little bit of something from me, a little bit of something from Daniel, a little bit of something from Trey. Obviously, JJ Jones is the technical support, and hopefully he learns something from it too. And I hope I learn something from everybody on there also. And that's what it's all about, is teaching it. But it's going to be more focused, a topic-based live, and it's going to be more focused on how to. And I hope you guys learn something, because that's my reward in that situation. Is, you know, when somebody says, "Hey, I tried out your style of how you fished and I caught my biggest fish on." That's what I want to see. That's my reward, when people are saying thank you and they learn something from it. That's what I really want to do. So that's what a lot of my channel will be focused on. And then hunting season will be coming up real soon, so you'll be seeing food plots being made. You'll be seeing tree stand placements. You'll be seeing how to hunt deer. I have a lot of knowledge in that area also. I've been hunting for 30 years, 30 some years, 35 years. So I'm an archery guy. I don't do much gun hunting. I do gun hunting, but not much. I don't do much small game hunting, but the kids, if they want to be involved in it, then I will take them out. Rabbit, dove, squirrel, stuff like that. But I focus primarily on deer. I do hunt deer in Ohio and PA. So I have a lease in Ohio. My buddy built a house in Ohio not too long ago, so I stay with him. He's on a really big deer this year that he wants to get. And I'm going to try to do some kind of a series with him trying to get this monster. I mean, it's a mega giant, guys. It's a 200 class deer. It's that big. And we put eyes on him last year. And we didn't hunt him much last year, but he's focused on hunting him. I'm not going to hunt that deer. He's the one that does it. He taught me how to do a lot. Yeah, and that's exactly where my place is, buddy. It's Uniontown. Uniontown, PA is where my property is, in Uniontown, that I hunt, and where I'll do my food plots and everything. So that's funny you said that. Yes, it's right out of Uniontown, right off of Blue Rock Road, by McClendon Town and all that. I'm sure you're familiar with all that. Smithton area, McClendon Town, German Township, all that good stuff. So that's where my property is. I have 100 acres down here that we have a deer management program. So you'll see a lot of content coming from that area. Ohio, I'll be staying at my buddy Bob's house. He has taught me a lot about archery over the years growing up and things like that. So he's like a mentor to me. I learned a lot of stuff from him. So we'll be doing his thing. When he's setting up his stands and things, I'll be videoing it. He's okay with me doing that. Hopefully we can get on that mega giant this year, or at least he can. And we can get some footage of him, some deer pictures. He's got a lot of pictures right now that I'm sort of set back getting my cameras out. But right now, I'm got the clearance, so I'll be going out, putting my minerals out, putting my cameras out. Damn it, man, I need to come up that way. Yeah, man, definitely, SoFlo. You should, buddy. But yeah, that's where I'm from, Pittsburgh, and I drive to Uniontown, and that's where my property is, buddy. But we could definitely hook up and do some fishing, do some hunting, do something. But also, I have a real good buddy, City Sticker Chris. I don't know if you guys have known him. If you don't know him, go check his channel out and follow him. He's really knowledgeable on deer management and food plots. I'm going to probably have him come down to our property, or me going up to his property, and we'll be talking about how we do things with our food plots and things like that. What seed we plant, what we want to do, you know, crimping and plowing and all that stuff. Liming and fertilizing, that'll all be coming up real soon here. It's almost August, so all my family live up that way. Cool. That's awesome, bro. So yeah, that's all going to be coming to you real soon. August. My fishing usually stops in August. I don't do really too much fall fishing and things because that runs into archery season. I'm a bow hunter. I use a crossbow. I'll probably be using a crossbow this year because of my arm again. I have a 10-point Havoc. Awesome crossbow. I have a diamond black ice bow. My kids all shoot bows. My daughter shot her first deer with a crossbow 2 years ago. For the first 15 minutes she was in the woods, she shot a doe out of my dad's box blind that we built over a food plot. So that was really cool to experience that with my dad. That was awesome. My kids, they're not really into the hunting aspect of things too much. My daughter is to the point where she likes to be at her friend's house and do things. I won't force them to do it all. I know they're into fishing. They like to fish with me. That's good enough. If they want to come hunting with me, I will show them what I got to do. All right, Daniel, thank you, buddy, for coming in. I'm going to be ending this real soon anyway. So, but yeah, the kids are really involved in the fishing aspect. They like that. My son's starting to get that itch of hunting. I'm hoping to get him out with me sitting on a stand. I do have a double ladder stand. I could get him into hunting this year with the program, you know, the mentor program and things. So I'm hoping he wants to come out with me and hunt. If not, no big deal. I'm not going to pressure them. That is one thing that I do recommend you not do. If you have little ones out there, don't make it a chore or like drag them out with you. Let them say they want to come out with you. And do you want to come out and hunt with me this year? And he's shaking his head, yeah. So don't pressure them into it. Let them do their thing. I'm hoping, and this happened to me when I was younger, you know, you don't want to be around your parents. You want to be around all your friends all the time. But then if you raise them right and you give them good ethics and things like that and give them good hobbies, they will come back to you again and you can start doing that thing. And I was like that, you know, I wanted to be out hanging out with my friends, partying all the time when I was younger and things. And I came back to my dad and stuff, and I love going hunting with my dad. And this year, you know that he went through some stuff with his chemo and his cancer with his bladder and everything, and he rebounded awesome, which my dad is like immortal. I look at him as being immortal. But everybody gets older, and you know, you got to pick your times. You know, when you get chances to do things with your family and friends, you know, especially your family, is do it with them. You know what I mean? Get out there. Like if my dad asked me to go do something with them, I'm there. It's just growing up, I was always with my friends, and he was always working. We did a lot of stuff. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't like deprived as a child. Like my dad did everything with me. He didn't do much fishing with me. My uncle did a lot of fishing with me growing up because my dad was always working. And now, you know, seeing him out on the boat with me, I really cherish those times. And, you know, going hunting with my dad and going down to camp with my dad. You know, people slow down as they get older, and I see that. And but my dad, I don't duck hunt. I always wanted to get into duck hunting, but I never did, buddy. I always did. I had all the decoys, all the jackets, all the hats, all the calls. I think I still got all my calls, but I always wanted to go duck hunting. I had a book on what to shoot, when to shoot, how to shoot them, all that stuff. Yeah, your dad was a workaholic, and that was my dad. He was a workaholic growing up, so I didn't go do a lot of those fun activities with him because he was, but I was able to do them because of my dad, because he worked so much. And my uncle would take me fishing and things like that, but you know, it comes back now where I love going down to camp with my dad. First day of rifle, even if I shot my deer in archery season, I like spending time with him down there, and I like doing the food plots and setting his stand up. I built him a box stand years ago down there. He still goes into. That's where my daughter Carly shot her first deer out of, and we were both there, and it was really special. I cried like a baby when my daughter shot her first deer because I was with my dad and my daughter. So that was a really cool experience and feeling to have. So, and I'm not ashamed to tell you that, you know, I have feelings. I'm one of the guys that I show my emotions a lot. You know, I cry just like anybody, you know. Everybody wants to be as tough as nails, and that's cool. But I show my emotion. I'm an emotional guy. Sometimes you'll see it on my videos. If somebody, you know, my dad shoots a deer, I'll probably cry again, you know. That's just how I am, and I'm okay with that. So that's just how I've always been and how I always will be. But yeah, that's me in a nutshell, guys. But yeah, keep an eye out for this weekend, please. I'm gonna be doing some lives again. You know me, Brett. You know me, everybody. I want to be out there, and I want to bring you my content and show you how we do things. But yeah, a lot of things I'm gonna be trying to be. I don't want to say more professional because I think I'm trying to be as professional as I can. But I am gonna strive to do better content. I'm no stranger to it. Yeah, I hear you, Dan. Definitely. But I'm gonna try to focus more on some topics and some how-tos and try to be more professional on my streams and my channel coming up here real soon. So keep an eye out for my lives this weekend. I hope you guys will be in it. I love seeing all you guys in there. My kids love seeing all you guys in it. My daughter, especially the CEO. Now you got my son, the COO. I had to give him a title too because they were fighting about it. So you know how that is with kids. So I gave him the title of this. He's the chief operating officer of the company. The chief executive officer is my daughter, and but she's she's the boss. So, but we'll go out and do some lives. Maybe we'll do some bank fishing. Hopefully, some bow fishing this weekend, depending on how hot it is. With the bow fishing and things, we'll probably be doing morning lives and evening lives. Depending how the frog bite is, I'm gonna try to probably do that off camera for a while to see how my arm reacts and everything, because I don't want to be out there. I'm going to miss one. You missed mine. You can't miss, Randy. I did at least comment on it, buddy. But I feel really bad. I missed it, but I was sleeping in, bud. But yeah, I'm gonna try to fish off camera first to see how it is, because I don't want to be doing the oohs and ahs and ouches on camera with you guys. Unless you guys want to see me do that, that's fine. But let me know. Send me a message. See, but I'm gonna be out there fishing this weekend, definitely. Laugh out loud. Randy was there. Danimal was there. Yeah, Dan, I missed it, buddy. I slept in today. I couldn't sleep. I'm gonna blame it on my arm, Randy, if you believe it or not. But I couldn't sleep real well last night, and I took one of those pain pills, and I was out. And I slept in this morning, and I woke up to my dad knocking on the door. And I come out. The dogs were barking, and he was here to take me to the doctor. And I went and got all the info. I think you should give it plenty of time. Yeah, I'm gonna try, Danny, but I can't stop fishing. Ted, just if he didn't get up so early, you wouldn't watch. Yeah, but you got to be out there early fishing. Yeah, my real friends were there for me. Yeah, don't do that, Randy. You're gonna make me feel bad. Don't do it, Randy. But yeah, Danny, I understand what you're saying. But yeah, I am gonna take my time, because, like I said, this is my arm, and I got to keep my arm the rest of my life. So I definitely want to take it slow. But if I can get out there and do some fishing, I am going to do it. I'm not going to lie to you. But if I can't, then you'll have, my kids will be out there, or somebody will be fishing with me, and I'll be bringing you content. So, A254 Traja, how are you, buddy? I'm sorry if I trashed your name. Don't feel bad he left you at home. Yeah, well, if it means not getting to for all a little longer, there are other things doing permanent damage. Yeah, I will. I will not do permanent damage, because I was supposed to teach my son how to pitch this year. I was a pitcher growing up. I played hockey all my life. Hockey was my sport. I beat up my body enough playing hockey. I still do play hockey a little bit on and off, but I'd like to get back into it so my kids can see me play. That was one thing that I wanted to do. I believe I was good at hockey, and I would like my kids to see me play. But I did pitch baseball, so I was teaching my son, because he loves baseball and he wants to be a pitcher. And we're not getting any younger. I agree with that. Definitely. Deer Slayer, what's up, buddy? Thank you for coming in. But if you haven't hit the like button, please do. I'm going to end this like right now, because I do got to take my son to karate, and I got to get out and drive my vehicle and get out and get some air. But I appreciate each and every one of you for being in here. Thank you. God bless each and every one of you. I really, really appreciate you. Hopefully you guys check out some of the lives this week and next week. I will be bringing all my content to you this weekend. So I really, really appreciate you guys. And Randy, I don't know if you watched JJ Drones do the See Ya. It wasn't as good as this, but see ya.